So here we are now, unfortunately, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, and most of us in cities across the globe have been ordered to stay home, as we have here in Los Angeles, California. And this is truly an opportunity when life is really juggling, in my opinion, 4 different parts. You've got your work, and you've got your hobbies, and you've got your family, and you've got your friends. These 4 different categories, and with staying home, for most of us, we've lost a component of work, but this is truly an opportunity to now spend more time. If you're at home with your wife and your children, spend more time with them. If you've got friends, spend more time on the phone with them. And for your hobbies, this is a chance to really blow it up, as I've got a ton of projects going on around all corners of my property. I'm going to share with you a few that I've been working on the last few weeks. I've been putting in hours every single day, as I hope you too are as well. In this lesson, as you can see, I'm out of uniform. I'm here to incentivize all of the YouTubers out there to go and share their Ivory Organics YouTube experiences on their channel, and to send us a memory stick with that content that we can then share on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel as well. And I'm going to go over those contest rules, in addition to then thanking our foundation of many YouTubers, Facebook, social media, and other influencers that have helped bring Ivory Organics to where we are today, which is and has been for the last couple of years a leading garden product YouTube channel with now over 80,000 YouTube subscribers. And my goal is, by incentivizing those other YouTubers to further help and bring that education to the Ivory Organics YouTube platform, where again, we're going to take your content off that memory stick and upload it directly weekly, sharing your YouTube educational lessons on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel. Together, we're going to help bring this channel to over 100,000 YouTube subscribers in 2020. And that's our goal, and we're going to accomplish that together, as we've done everything since we've started about 5 years ago with this joint venture together. Once we discuss the contest rules, I'm just going to again share the thank yous, and then I'm going to give you a tour of some of the projects that we're going to be doing. Our last video, we talked about pruning this Meyer lemon that's over my shoulders, something that should have been done about 2 months ago now. I'm obviously behind the curve, and I'm going to explain those reasons and rationale behind that in that lesson. But I'm again then going to give you that tour of all the different things I've been doing in the last couple of weeks since we've all been ordered to be homebound. I'm proud to share with you that I've also recently completed a book that now summarizes the 300 educational lessons on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel, and that'll be a very easy, resourceful, easy to understand for the beginner gardener as well as the most advanced, that summarizes 10 of what I feel are the most important gardening tips that are integrated into literally every single of the 300 educational lessons you'll find on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel. And that book will be coming out in the spring of 2020. So in the interim, while we're working on the technicalities of getting the book published, the ivoryorganics.com website is also being updated to be launched at the same time that the book is being published. And the website will include a lot of the demonstrations from your YouTube channel will be on the ivoryorganics.com website, in addition to testimonials, product reviews, product descriptions, in addition to how the various products can be used to make this your best growing season, and so much more. So here are the contest rules, which you can find in the description down below, and I'm just going to read them out. Firstly, you must have a YouTube channel with at least 1 subscriber. That's really easy. You can subscribe to yourself and you're in. We're not worried about how many subscribers you have, because we're going to take the information and the lessons that you've brought forth onto a memory stick that we're going to give to you, and we're going to be sharing that with our 80,000 plus subscribers, and listening and learning how you teach and explain the Ivory Organics products in your garden. So again, the number of subscribers is irrelevant. 2, send an email to info@ivorganics.com. Attention Charles, and it'll come to me. And what we're looking for is a link to your YouTube channel, and explain your interest in participating in the contest. Step 3 is request a single item from these Ivory Organics products that you'd like to demonstrate, and we'll send it to you for free, shipping included, and with the memory stick. And let me share with you what these products are that we're making available to you, again, complimentary for you to demonstrate on your YouTube channel. Come a little closer. So the first of the products I'd like to share with you is the Ivory Organics, a 3-in-1 plant guard that's protection against damaging sunburn, insects, and rodents for use on your roses, fruit, nut trees, ornamental trees, and shrubs. And it's for use in organic production, healthier than latex paint, tar-based products, and Armory listed for organic use, available in colors white, brown, and green. And this product has the added oils, which I'm going to list to you. These are the active ingredients, which include castor and cinnamon and clove, garlic, peppermint, rosemary, and spearmint. So the product comes with a bag of dry powder as well as the oils. You simply add the water and you've got a brush-on solution that can also make up to 5 gallons of the foliar spray. And this here is the ready-to-use spray bottle. Protection against damaging, again, sunburn, insects, and rodents. The same label. This here is a foliar spray. You can spray on the entire plant to help as an anti-transparent to help with transplant shock, in addition to keeping insects and rodents from harming your newest additions to the garden, or if you're ever doing summer pruning, it's a way to protect the underlying wood from that exposed sun and preventing sunburn. I'm going to try to avoid from teaching because this is what you guys are going to be doing with these products coming soon. And then over here to my left is the blue label products, which is the Ivory Organic Whitewash formula, protection against damaging summer sunburn and winter sun scald, and again for use on your roses, fruit, nut trees, ornamental trees, and shrubs, and for use in organic production and healthier than latex paint and tar-based products. This here is an oil-free formula, and the focus is more so on sun in the summer, summer sunburn, in the winter, winter sun scald, compared to the yellow label, which has the added oils and offers the insect and rodent repellent protections. Then the fertilizer products include the 6 Macros Plus, and the concept behind this product, unlike all the other fertilizers out there that focus on just NPK, 6 Macros Plus gives plants all of the 6 macronutrients plants need, which include nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and magnesium, sulfur, and calcium. The super blend has a higher NPK, and the premium blend has a lower NPK. And this is now your chance to get these products onto your property. And again, this is our invitation to our YouTubers, or even if you don't have a YouTube channel, like I said, you've seen 1 subscriber, set it up, and it's an opportunity to get $100 from Ivory Organics Corporation as our thank you for your support. And let me continue with rule number 4. The lesson that you provide us with must be at least 10 minutes long, but it may not exceed 50 minutes. So the goal is to be within 10 to 15 minutes in range. It must also be edited for immediate publication. The goal is it must be edited so that Ivory Organics can immediately upload it. We may add another additional introduction or a conclusion to drive subscribers to your YouTube channel and introduce who you are. But that's it. We're trying to hopefully publish it as is from the information you provide us on that memory stick. Rule number 5. Once you complete your YouTube educational lesson, feel free to publish it on your YouTube site and then send us the memory stick. Once we receive it, we'll be uploading it on the Ivory Organics YouTube platform in front of over 80,000 subscribers, in addition to sharing it with all of our other social media sites from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So step 6 is to send the memory stick back to us. And the address I'm going to put right here on the bottom of the screen, which is at 1905 Wilcox Avenue, number 184 in Los Angeles, California, 90068. Once your memory stick is received, Ivory Organics and its team will review the content, and if satisfactory, it will be published on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel, and you can expect a check in the amount of $100 from Ivory Organics to you as a thank you for participating in this particular contest. Your lesson will be featured on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel between spring and summer of 2020, in addition to be featured throughout all of the other social media links, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And lastly, all of the memory sticks must be returned back to us to be eligible for this contest by May 31st of 2020. To get started, as we already mentioned, you got to communicate with us. And again, it's only open to the first 10 participants to reach out to us at info@ivorganics.com to get started. And now for this part 2 of 3 is my thank yous. The thank yous to the legends and garden enthusiasts across the country that we've got to meet with that have really become the foundation for our network that we've created around the world in bringing Ivory Organics products and the education and the benefits these products can bring to making this your best growing season ever. And remember, again, for part 3, I'm going to give you a quick tour of some of the projects I've already started on and hoping to complete within the upcoming week that may just never make it onto the Ivory Organics YouTube lessons. The thank yous. The first and foremost I want to begin with is Tom Spellman of the Dave Wilson Nursery. The Dave Wilson Nursery is an amazing nursery propagator of fruit trees, delivering over 10 million fruit trees to the world every single year, and bringing not just food but also oxygen and air purifying trees, in addition to helping to cool our climate and all the additional benefits that come with planting trees, in addition to being the #1 distributor of deciduous fruit trees, including apples and peaches and plums and apricots and all the other deciduous fruit trees. They're the #1 distributor of these trees in the country. And it's been truly an honor and a privilege to do a couple collaborative educational lessons with Tom Spellman of the Dave Wilson Nursery. I'd also like to thank Steve List of the Sylmar Agricultural Learning Center. He's a teacher there and also a new YouTuber with a YouTube channel called Ask Mr. List. Be sure to check that out and subscribe and follow him as he teaches at government organizations throughout Los Angeles, in addition to a lot of private nurseries, bringing forth his education to Southern California. We've also done a collaboration with John Kohler of growingyourgreens.com. He's got a YouTube channel that is the, and I'm quoting, most watched gardening show on YouTube, and be sure to check him out if you have not done so already. The Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener Radio Show with Joey and Holly Baird. We've been a proud sponsor for 4 years on their radio show, and we've done a lot of collaborative videos as well. You can find them again both on YouTube as well as their radio links, which you can find through their YouTube channel as well as Facebook. Additionally, we've had a couple collaborative experiences with actress and gardener Kay Cottrell of the Late Bloomer Urban Organic Garden Show, and she's an actress who has worked on Gilmore Girls as well as Alias and General Hospital, and has even been featured in music video with Rascal Flatts, Here Comes Goodbye. And just want to thank so much Patty Hayden for introducing the two of us and bringing forth the educational content we brought over the years. The Busy Gardener with Cameron Akrami, The Urban Gardener with Enoch Graham, Ambrose and Angie of Garden Obsession YouTube, the Backyard Gardening YouTube channel, My Tropical Obsession YouTube channel, Develop Awesome Skills with Dave Stone, YouTube and author, Garden Love with Diana Bain YouTube, Tease TLC Trees with Toli Oleg, Bare Root Nation YouTuber and Instagrammer Kevin Chang, and we've done a couple of educational lessons together over the last few years. The Gardening Channels with James Prigioni, Healthy Homestead Living with Rebecca Austin. She's both a YouTuber and author. POV Pool, which is America's leading live stream billiards YouTube channel with Daniel Bush and Geraldine Thibodeau, and they have been supportive of the Ivory Organics in creating a lot of the YouTube content, editing, and predicting the next lessons that should be brought forth on the Ivory Organics YouTube channel. El Jardín Pardito YouTube channel with David Lippold, who's a photographer and videographer, and other Thank yous outside of YouTube I want to bring to you are Anthony Anderson of Grow Paradise. We met in Los Angeles a few years ago, and now he's created a food forest paradise on the big island of Hawaii. Gary Matsuoka and family of the Laguna Hills Nursery based in Orange County, California. They have consistently supported the Ivory Organics brand products in their nursery, and also be sure to check out their YouTube channel. And also a thank you to A Million Drops, an organization where Ivory Organics has been working with the homeless and also providing education in addition to planting more trees to develop more food to help further support the homeless within the Los Angeles area. A Million Drops is an organization that offers food in addition to shelter, in addition to clothes and showers to the homeless population within the Los Angeles area. I'd also like to thank Ramsey Schilling Associates for their support over the years in having Ivory Organics participate with their Earth Day on an annual basis and bringing Ivory Organics to their booth and further educating the community surrounding us, and those excellent agents that represent the Los Angeles area since 1954. My friend Sheila Irani, who in Los Angeles has introduced our brand to dozens of organizations and clubs throughout the community, and bringing our products to, again, help newly planted trees in addition to established trees to overcome damage and disease, to thrive and grow, making each of their growing seasons where they've been cared for by our volunteers, and giving those plants and trees within our parks and community the best chance of success, while at the same time helping to connect our communities. I'd also like to thank Judy Frankel, who I've come to her house, she's come to mine, and together we've offered a lot of educational lessons. And Judy Frankel of Judy's Homegrown. Judy of Judy'sHomegrown.com is a master gardener in the Los Angeles area. If you're looking for tree care of your established plants, in addition to if you want to bring new plants onto your property, she's one of the most knowledgeable, most caring, and one of the most kindest persons you'll meet in the gardening world. A special thank you to my friend Matt McGee for your continued support over the many years. To my friend Gerardo Tejeda of the Avocado and Citrus Growers of America. He's got a Facebook page. And again, all of these links to all of the YouTube channels and all the Facebook forums and anything else I have already said and going to say, all of those links are going to be down below in the comments below. You can easily just click on them and join my network of friends. But Gerardo Tejeda of the Avocado and Citrus Growers of America, he's got a Facebook page. I look forward in the upcoming months to re-interview Gerardo and share with you the many flavors of avocados, the growth patterns, the habits, the ripening seasons, which we'll be recording from his backyard avocado orchard as I interview the king of avocado growers in an interview that'll be taking place this later spring or summer. So stay tuned for that. By subscribing and hitting that push bell notification so you get notified as soon as these educational lessons are made available. I also want to thank my friends at valleygreen.info, my friends that we've made through the California Rare Fruit Growers Society, which you can also join at crfg.org. And I've met dozens and dozens of lifelong friends through that organization. And if I just had more time, I'd be making that many more friends. So for those of you that live in the California, Arizona, Nevada, and some of the other neighboring states, there's now over 2,500 worldwide members of the California Rare Fruit Growers Society. So be sure to check them out and join them and gain that additional information. The South Coast Rose Society. And a special thank you to my longtime friends Al and Sue in Canton, Illinois, who have been successfully growing citrus in containers for many years, and they've been keeping me periodically updated from year to year for the last several years. In addition to, they have written a book called How to Care for Your Citrus Trees with Success. And this is about a 10-page article that you can find on the ivoryorganics.com website. I'm going to put that link also down below. Be sure to check that out if you care at all about citrus or growing citrus, especially in containers. For those of you that are living in a climate that's not ideal for citrus, but want to give it a shot, your best chance is to read this article written by Alan Su and get acquainted with the principles and concepts and applying them to your potted citrus trees to give them the best chances of success, as Alan Su have done in Canton, Illinois with their citrus collections. A few additional YouTubers that we've added to the testimonials and demo section of the Ivory Organics YouTube channel are the Lake Elsinore Gardener, Little Jordan Farm, and Dan Permaculture Food Forest. Be sure to also check them out. Again, all of their links are down below. Be sure to subscribe to their channels, hit their push bell notifications, and help make our gardening community across the country even better and bigger and stronger. And again, with your support. I know that there's many more of you out there that I have not given credit to, and if so, please leave a comment down below so that I'll do my part to further bring a shout out to you in future lessons that'll be coming out later on this year. So for this quick part 3, let me give you a tour of some of the projects I'm working on. Some may make it onto the Ivory Organic YouTube lessons, but most of these will not. But let me just share with you what's happening here at the home orchard. Follow me. So for those of you that have been following me over the last few years, I've always created a cave structure in this part of my garden, which brings in the most light during the morning and afternoon hours. And right now I'm building a very strong trellis system to help support. In the years past, it used to be tomatoes, and then we had passion fruit. And right now we're starting off with some new passion fruit cuttings that'll grab onto this trellis system that we're going to build. And I've got some more passion fruit cuttings behind it. In between, and until this further grows, we're gonna have tomatoes, but instead we're gonna grow them as a single, double, or triple stem tomato that'll then grab and grow completely vertical instead of as a bushy structure. And let me share with you some other things that we're doing. So our Red Baron peach is about done blooming. We've done an approach graft, and this is the zone of the tree, but all of the cleft grafts and side grafts that we've done behind it, we're going to have to remove these bandages and replace the bandage to avoid the risk of rotting, which you're going to probably see more evident on the apple tree. Follow me. So here we are now at our 3-in-1 apple tree that we grafted a few weeks ago. If you take a look here, you may see a little bit of green starting to happen at the tip of the scion wood. This here is our Anna apple that we grafted onto our Gala, which is below. And so now we're gonna have Anna apples over here. Just behind it here, we've got a Beverly Hills apple. But if you take a look here, the moist wrap we put on it is beginning to mildew. And this is what I was cautioning you about, and the reason that we got to replace the bandage about every 3 weeks. But keep in mind that between 6 and 8 weeks, which means you only got to change the bandage once, you should have a successful graft underneath that you can then set free. And I'm going to continue hopefully sharing some of the progress on this in the upcoming weeks and months. And then over here to my right, and then here we are now with our 10-in-1 fig tree that's just starting to wake up from dormancy. And check out this growth that's happening right over here. You can see the green that's starting to express itself right there. And here we are now with our strawberry pots, and over the years this has been neglected behind the wall. We're now bringing it back. We're going to be reviving it. There are some strawberries that are already in the correct position. There's other ones where there's gaps. I've got this container of strawberries on a side as well to help fill in the gaps, and we might be consolidating these 2 pots, or maybe I'll have enough with the runners to fill in the gaps. That's another project we're going to be working on in the upcoming days. And follow me. So here we are now with our semi-dwarf Eureka lemon tree. We're going to be pruning this, bringing this back into check, and I'm going to be explaining that in the upcoming weeks with my helpers, my daughters. Since we're all homebound, in the upcoming weeks or 2, you're going to get to meet Isabel and Victoria. And as we come through, these are all Eureka lemons. Just behind here is my Lisbon lemon, and you can see that its branches are coming crashing down with fruit over another lemon tree that we've got here. We're going to discuss spacing and how to maximize on just again maximizing your return of fruit, and at the same time in a compact limited amount of space. And so stay tuned for that, as this is going to be our next educational lesson. And let me share with you another project I'm working on in the front yard. Follow me. So in the next couple of days, we're also going to be taking this kumquat and up-potting it into this larger container. Up-potting is an excellent practice for those of you that haven't heard this before. Every 3 to 5 years, it's a good idea, even if it's going right back into the same container. This here is damaged on the backside from having moved it around too much. So we're actually going to be putting it into a slightly larger container, and hopefully from there it'll continue growing. This here to my right is a kumquat tree. As you can see, it's loaded with fruit and it's been coated. The tree trunk, this here is a green stake, and the tree trunk has been protected with the Ivory Organics 3-in-1 color green, as you can see on your screen as well. And what we're going to be doing next is we're going to up pot it into a larger container, and hopefully from there the root ball will be allowed to grow a little further, and from that we can hopefully expect further height. I'm hoping some of you can also capture a lot of the color that's here behind me. For those of you that have been following us back in December, when we seeded our backyard with a lot of Southern California native plants. Check out how beautiful this is now. Just check out those beautiful California poppies. If you've enjoyed this Ivory Organics educational video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that push bell notification to stay connected to all of the informative educational lessons as soon as they become made available. As always, keep growing with Ivory Organics, and wishing you all happy gardening.